What do you mean you can't find it? Let's see. $2 hours. 4 hours. Oh shit, I don't know how to spell Jesus. Oh, that was correct.
Jesus. JESU.
Oh my god. 1.5 hours. Good work. What about the others? That one I don't think had. Two. One and a half. $6 minutes? What? I mean, you know what? Just
What are you downloading?
no, I'm not downloading anything. I'm just checking the games that I had downloaded.
No.
Let's see. I think everything is good. Can I use controller on this? No. Left click and drag to move. Oh. In a cluster of woods not far away from you and me, something extraordinary happened. In an open field beside a meadow of warm flowers, sibling cubs played a game of tag, the big bad wolf. This is the same creators as the shelter game. You know, the one that I ran around with my babies, and then a bird took one.
Oh, that one. Yes, I remember.
It was a game that didn't sit well with the eldest sibling. You see, she didn't like wolves because she was terrified of them. To be honest, she was terrified of just about everything. What if the wolf ate me and the bear? Imagine if I slipped and fell into the river. She worryingly wailed to her mother at times. Don't be afraid to be of the dangers of the world there. Mother Low usually calmly responded. Otherwise the lonesome fog could get you. It comes for all with fear in their hearts. Is that depression she's talking about?
Oh god, not another game about depression.
Seems like it. The only that only made her fear worse, as thoughts of everything she was afraid of began to consume her: wolves, bears, birds, and most of all, the lonesome fog. One day, she caught sight of something rolling a distant mountain. It was the lonesome fog. It had to be large and all-consuming. It rolled over the nearby hill and onto her path. This is depression. No questions about it. She turned around and sprang as quickly as her little legs could take her. However, she couldn't outrun the darkness, which inched ever closer until it was upon her. Dazed and confused, she shrieked, closed her eyes, and blindly ran till she could run no further. Only blackness and an eerie silence shrouded her. After a short moment, she put a paw forward and felt the familiar feel of grass beneath her feet. Familiar was good. Slowly, she opened her eyes and was greeted by a landscape she'd never seen before. I am probably the most lonesome and scared animal in the world right now, she thought. She perched herself atop a small rock. It was cold and damp from the fog. Am I ever going to see my family again? She wondered aloud. Of course you will, answered a voice with no face. Oh, there's a fucking wolf behind her. Are you the lonesome fog? Asked the terrified cub as her eyes darted around to find the source of the voice. I most certainly am not, responded the voice. I am simply a worried and scared mother who is lost in this fog just like you. Can mothers be scared too? Wondered the little cub aloud, and with a sense of relief that she was no longer alone. And it was your worst nightmare. Apparently so, responded the voice as she began to explain the reason for her fear. She spent most days scared something bad would happen to her little pups. The motherly voice sounded weak, and the little cub thought it reminded her of a bat or something less scary. They spoke for what felt like a long time. Sometimes they laughed even though they were scared. Most of all, they were happy to find someone who understood what it felt like to be little and scared. Suddenly a gust of wind swept in and began to break up the surrounding dim whilst welcoming the warmth of the sun. Look, it's clearing, cheered the little cub. She jumped down from the little rock and excitedly turned around to gaze upon the face of the voice that had kept her company. This is like I'm reading a good night story to you, everybody. Are you tucked in? Are you ready to
Yup.
sleep?
Yep.
A large...
Definitely not doing laundry right now.
A large and statuesque looking wolf towered over her. Without fear, the cub stared at the wolf mother, who stared right back. Without uttering a word to each other, they turned around and began walking their separate ways, both more than a little relieved by their chat. As she made it into a clearing, she caught sight of her family. Delighted and filled with joy, she ran towards them. They played and talked all day. However, she pledged to keep her experiences close to her heart. No one had to know. And no one will know. Over time, the lonesome fog would return, and when it did, the cub didn't run away. Instead, she confidently strode towards and within it before returning to her family. Each time this happened, her belief in her ability to face anything grew. In time, little would hold any fear over her. Okay, it's not about depression, it's about fear. The end. Are you tucked in? Are you sleeping? Are you ready for bed? Exit book.